Dude, you're good.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Today I'm going to be cold call. I do that every day, but today's going to be a little different because I'm transcribing every single one of my calls and I'm feeding it into an AI with a scoring rubric I built. And what it's going to do is going to grade me out of 100. Let's hope this is not like my school days. Hey, this is Blake calling with EXP and CoFounders Group. How you doing?
Not too bad, are you, Blake?
I'm doing excellent, thank you. I'm sure you're busy, so I'll get straight to the point. You hang your license over at, is that right?
That's correct.
Very cool. I heard good things about them. Just gotta ask though, Gino, if you could tap into the number one marketing and AI lead generation system, just close a lot more deals, would you be open to exploring better opportunity?
I mean, I'm always open to more lead sources, so yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And we could take leaving your brokerage completely off the table. And just out of curiosity from one agent to another, what would you say your biggest challenge right now is that you can control? Like we can't control the interest rates.
Uh, Kind of, yeah, like I guess the biggest thing I've been dealing with lately is a lot of people are just choosing to rent instead. Like we'll go look at
Sure.
a bunch of houses and then they're like, you know what? Like I think I'm just gonna extend my lease for another year. Waste my
Sure.
time.
Yeah, yeah. So like basically just find qualified buyers and sellers. Is that fair to say?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm actually part of the co-founders group. We're powered by EXP, but we're one of the biggest and best groups in the United States. We did like 1.9 billion in volume last year, and we're on pace to do more this year. And that's what we do at the highest level. So we bolt on your business for free, and we help set up those systems for you. So you do what you do best, get in front of clients and close more deals. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Have
so
you heard of the Fazios with One Stop
yeah,
Collaborations?
Arizona. Yep,
Yep.
yep,
Okay,
yep,
perfect.
yep. I've
I just
definitely.
had a conversation with them like last week, so I was like, oh, that's crazy. He's calling me again.
Ah, okay. This is going to be completely different, and I guarantee you, I know them really well. In fact, I just moved down to Scottsdale, like literally this month from Seattle, and we're expanding crazy here. We have a big base. The leader of our team, I don't know, you may know her, Michelle Wilson. She actually lives here, and we're building a very strong base here. So, but this is what I love to do, man. Just for an information day, we could take leaving your brokerage completely off the table. Could I send you like a video explaining, I guess, the whole opportunity a little more in depth, and then also borrow like 15, 20 minutes out of your day over Zoom so I can actually connect the dots and make sense of everything?
Yeah, please do.
Awesome. In terms of a time, could we potentially set it up for tomorrow at 11 or 2 if that works better?
1 second. Yes, tomorrow at 11 should work out.
Cool. Awesome. And I just want to make sure I have the right email in place. Can I just use your Gmail one?
Yep. Should be my first and last.
Awesome, dude. I will send you a video. Sometimes it goes into the spam. So if it's not there, it's in your spam. I'll send you a calendar invite and we'll just have an information day and kind of take it from there, okay?
Sounds good, Blake. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye. God, it feels good to just get my first appointment out of the freaking way. Second contact. I had a rough day yesterday. All right, so here is the Claude results. Grade score for call number one. Looks like I didn't do the best of job despite making the appointment. So score is 55 out of 100. Opening 15 out of 20. Listening, I did a shitty job. 0 out of 25. Discovering his challenges. Motivation, 15 out of 20. Objections, looks like guess I didn't handle that well. 10 out of 20. And then next step, the appointment booked 15 out of 15. So it looks like I talked a lot, 79% of the time, and the prospect 21%. Outcome is booked, which is excellent. So the turn. And we can take leaving your brokerage completely off the table. That line removed the only reason the prospect had to end the call. I disagree, but we'll go with Claude. And it is the reason a 55-point call still booked, the weak moment. So, like, basically just finding qualified buyers and sellers. Is that fair to say? The prospect gave a specific real answer about buyers extending leases, and it got overwritten with the generic problem the pitch was built to solve. Okay, I'm gonna push back on this, and I'll tell you why. Because at the end of the day, if you're just finding people that want to lease instead of motivated buyers or motivated sellers, that's the real issue. When I'm making these calls, sometimes a prospect would say, I need more times. What that means, I need more time translates into systems. You need to write proper systems in order to get more time back in your day. And it's no different with this, because if you're just finding people that want to lease or extend your lease, you need to broaden out your net and find those that are looking to purchase now. So I want to push back on that. Let's go to the what I cannot score. Tone, pace, and pause length. I'm going to grade myself 100 out of 100 there. The 30-second boundary in the open cannot be verified from the text. The pitch language and word opportunity appear on the third turn, roughly 88 words in, which is likely inside 30 seconds, but not provable. So that row, okay, we're going to just scratch that. At the end of the day, wait, hold on. Fix one thing. Replace, so like basically just finding qualified buyers and sellers. Is that fair to say? With people extending the lease instead of buying. How many have done that to you in the last 2 months? That's a fair pushback, because then you're digging into the pain a little more. But I would have probably done the exact same thing in terms of, okay, how many people have said that they wanted to extend their lease? And if he said 10, right? Okay, so is it fair to say you need to get in front of people that are wanting to purchase a house instead of lease or extend their lease? And that's a good transition. But I do like this, because if he says it out loud, how many opportunities he had, and they were replaced with, I want to lease instead of purchase, then it just brings up, my goodness, I need to get in front of more people that want to buy. Or maybe it's also a creativity problem. Like, hey, if we can get creative and I can help you find a house and it makes financial sense, then would you explore looking at buying? Or the next route is nurturing that relationship, providing value. And then when that prospect is ready to buy, then they'll probably go with you if you built that relationship right, provided some value. But that is call one. Looks like I failed.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Blake calling with EXP and CoFounders Group. How you doing?
Good. How are you, Blake?
Doing good, thank you. I'm sure you're busy, so I'll get straight to the point. You hang your license over at, is that right?
Correct.
Awesome. Hear good things about them. Just gotta ask you, if you could tap into the number one marketing and AI lead generation system, just close a lot more deals, would you be open to exploring better opportunity?
I mean, the opportunity's cool to look at. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we could take leaving your brokerage completely off the table. I'm also curious, from one agent to another, what would you say your biggest challenge is right now as an agent?
Um, I'd say for me, at least right now, it's just the consistency of working and making sure I get the calls in and everything.
Okay, does it come down to just getting in front of more qualified buyers and sellers?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, that's what we do at the highest level. I'm actually part of the co-founders group, so we're one of the biggest best groups in the nation. We did like 1.9 billion in volume last year. We're going to do more this year, and we're powered by EXP, and we provide everything for free. We just bolt onto your business. And so we have the best lead gen, coaching, training. So this is what I'd love to do. I'd love to send you an email with a video kind of explaining a little bit about who we are and what we can do for you. And then borrow maybe like 15, 20 minutes out of your day over Zoom tomorrow, unless Monday works better. So I can just connect the dots a lot more to show you how you can build a far more profitable and consistent business. You open to that?
Dude, you're good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. Dude, I think you're going to be so surprised. You can test drive a lot of our training. So not only we provide leads, but we also teach you how to extract opportunity from the lead gen we provide. So I'm excited to kind of cover everything. In terms of tomorrow, could we do maybe 12 o'clock unless 2 o'clock works better?
Yeah, 12 is all right with me.
Awesome. So I'm going to send you the video through email. And then if it doesn't show up in your inbox, it's going to be in your spam. Sometimes it goes there, very rare, but sometimes it does. And then I'll send you a calendar invite with the Zoom link attached to it. We'll just set up an information day and we'll take it from there, okay?
Sounds good, man.
All right, my friend. Have a good day.
You as well.
All right, bye. All right, guys, this is call 2, and it looks like I got the exact same score. 55 out of 100. I keep on failing. Maybe the last call will save me. Opening is 15 out of 20. Listening is non-existent, like the last one. Discovery call, 15 out of 20. Dang. I mean, I guess I kind of have the exact same pattern I use on every call. So it does kind of make sense. Objections, 10 out of 20. Next steps, 15 out of 15. Book it. I did make 5 appointments this call session. I recorded all of them, but I did 3 for the length of the video, which felt very good because the day before I didn't have a good call session. So talk ratio, 85%. That was actually higher. That's a lot of talking from me. That's something I should probably work on. All right, the turn, same thing. We could just take leaving your brokerage off the table. That was the turning point, and apparently is what got me to the next step of the conversation to eventually get to that appointment. The weakest moment. Does it come down to just getting in front of more qualified buyers and sellers, which is the main thing right now for agents because the market is a little wonky right now? He asked an open question, got a real answer about a personal consistency and call discipline, and converted it into the lead gen problem he sells against, which zeroed all 4 listing rows and the discovery row under it. Okay. What I cannot score, same thing, tone, pace, energy, and I think I do a pretty good job at that. Based off of this grading system, I do think it is nice knowing your talk ratio. You want to control the conversation, obviously asking questions, but you do also want to leave enough room for the prospect to open up about their challenges so we can really get to the motivation and then use that to create the appointment. And I really feel like the co-founders and EXP, both of them together, can solve really any objection or any pain point. So let's get down to fix one thing. After consistency of working and making sure I get the calls in, say, what does a week look like when the calls are actually happening versus one where they don't? On a side note, I like to set up the appointment. My appointment ratio, like in terms of showing versus not, is actually pretty high. And that's when I usually shut up and just listen and get to know them, their problems, their goals, and really dig deep once I have their undivided attention. Because on a cold call, they can be anywhere. They could be driving to their next appointment and boom, done. If you don't get that appointment, they could hang up because they have other obligations, kids, whatever the case may be. And so I do like to get to the heart of the challenge, their motivation, leverage that into an appointment, and then get their undivided attention. But this is good because the number one thing I took away was the talk ratio. And so that's something I'm going to be more conscious about when I enter, my next call session. All right. So this is call two, same score, failed again, got the appointment. Let's see how the actual appointment goes. Maybe I'll do updates down the line regarding the actual appointment itself. All right, so now we're going to be on to call three, the last call. Hey, is this? Hey, good, good. My name is Blake. I'm with EXP and CoFounders Group. How are you doing? Good, good. Well, I'm sure you're busy, so I'm going to get straight to the point. You hang your license over at Realty, is that right? Awesome. Hear good things about them. Just got to ask if you could tap into the number one marketing and AI lead generation system, just close a lot more deals, would you at all be open to exploring better opportunity?
Currently,
Okay, so you just did a transfer, totally get it. Let's just take leaving your brokerage off the table. From one agent to another, I'm just curious, what would you say your biggest challenge is right now as an agent?
well,
Leads? Okay. Well, and that's right now the market's a little down, so finding like qualified buyers and sellers is a little more challenging, but that's what we do at the highest level. I'm actually with the Co-Founders Group. We're one of the biggest and best groups in the nation. We did 1.9 billion in volume last year. We're on pace to beat that this year, and we're powered by EXP. But the unique thing is we do everything for free. So our team bolts onto your business in every possible way, whether it's systems, leads, coaching, training, on top of what EXP does, but we don't charge you a dime. And so generating leads, which I can show you, is what we do at the highest possible level. And we leverage the best technology. So would you be open if I sent you a video on exactly what I'm talking about? Could I send you a video? Awesome. I'll go ahead and send you that. And then again, let's just take leaving your brokerage completely off the table. Could I borrow like maybe 15, 20 minutes out of your day over Zoom tomorrow or on Monday so I can connect the dots and actually show you because it's a lot more powerful that way?
Monday I'm pretty swamped. Tuesday we can have a meeting.
Okay, Tuesday. Let's see here. Could we do it at like, let's see, 11 o'clock? Or with a little later time, like 1 work better? 1. All right. I'll go ahead and send out all the information. Now, if you don't see it email in your inbox, this rarely happens, but once a blue moon it does, it goes to your spam. So check that if you don't see it, but I'm going to go ahead and send that now. And then I'm also going to send you a calendar invite. And can I just use your Gmail email? Okay, cool. Awesome, man. I will go send everything your way and have a blessed rest of your day and look forward to connecting on Tuesday. Thank you. You too. Bye-bye. Oh my goodness. This is the highest grade, and I expected this to be the worst grade because the audio was cut off a little bit. So my talk ratio, which is gonna probably show, is gonna be higher. Oh, it says talk ratio not scoreable, prospect audio incomplete. There's times where it was cut off a little bit, audio wasn't coming through like I wanted it to, but I got a 60 out of 90. It's the only time I didn't get an F. Thank goodness. Listening is 0 out of 15. Gosh. Open 15 out of 20. Discovery 15 out of 20. Objections 20 out of 20. Let's go. That's very good. Next step 10 out of 15. How is that possible? I made the appointment. All right, the turn. Let's just take leaving your brokerage off the table. Okay, it's the same one as is a very good line. Gets their guard down. And I mean it. Like, let's just set up an information day. If you have faith and confidence in what you're selling, then any prospect's going to sell themselves once you highlight, hey, this is what we do, and we're going to help you accomplish whatever goal you have in mind way quicker. And if you show them that and connect the dots, it's going to be game over. And so I don't pressure anyone. And that line is a big reason why I get so many appointments. I'm successful. Apparently, I'm not, though, because Claude thinks otherwise, grades otherwise. All right, the weakest moment. But that's what we do at the highest level. I'm actually with the CoFounders Group. He got a real one-word answer to a real question, spent it on 153-word company pitch instead of a follow-up. Yeah, whatever. All right, what I cannot score. Yeah, can't score tone, pace, energy. I think I got that. Fix one thing. After he says leads, say this instead of pivoting to the pitch. Leads. When you say leads, is the problem how many are coming in or what happens to them after they do? Good advice. That's going to sum it up, guys. Thank you so much. If you guys want to roast me just like Claude does, just put it in the comments below. Other than that, I'm going to have a lot more videos coming out, at least one every single week. And hit that subscribe button if you want to see me fail over and over again. But I got to get those 3 appointments. You guys have a wonderful day.